Yeah, I understand. Hello, you guys. Just waiting for you. I don't understand. Listen. Hey, who's here? Who's here? Anyone? I know it's been forever. Where did I go? Where did I go? Where have I been? What's up, you guys? I am on YouTube. I know it's been forever. I've been missing in action, but I am on YouTube. You guys know I wanted to pop on here so everyone would know since I haven't been around because I've had this freaking job. But I am on YouTube. I'll be hanging out over here. So come hang out with me. Hey, Kimberly. Just going to keep hanging. I know it's been so long. I'm sure everyone's like, who's Cidnee? I know. Hi, Kimberly. Okay, let's get you some messages. What are you thinking? Tarot, Oracle? What are your vibes? What are your vibes? I think I'm going to go with tarot. What's up, Groovy? I'm on YouTube. The link is in my bio. I know I haven't been on in so long, so I'm on double duty here. Just so people know, I'm so sorry, y'all. I've been in this job just try my best. But Groovy, since you're here, if you'd like, you can let me know. If you're going to come over to YouTube, perfect. If not, I can pull for you. I don't mind. I'm not being that strict about it. I just want to, read for the people. Okay, Kimberly, she's back. Tarot, we're going to do tarot for Miss Kimberly. I'm going to hang out probably for a little bit on here, y'all. Okay. Whoops, I flew that flipped right on over there. Okay, I have it was reverse actually, 7 of Swords. So I love that the moon is here. So this is about just like understanding where your fears or your self-doubt or the mental space comes into play when it comes to like your path, right? It's reversed though. So this tells me that you're much more in control of your mental space right now in terms of trusting, in terms of having faith. And it could be a question that you've had, like, am I still kind of getting in my way? Am I still kind of getting in my head too much? Like, what's going on when it comes to where I am? And I think Spirit just really wants you to know that you're doing really well. A 7 of Swords reverse is this idea of accepting and knowing that you can trust yourself. And then we have the Queen of Swords at the bottom. I'm loving that. So yeah, you have this kind of authority over your thoughts, your voice, your truth right now. And you're no longer in this space of doubt. It's like a surety. It's like a clarity. It's like a knowing. And you can kind of really lean into that because your mind is much more in alignment with your heart at this point in time. So I love that. Hey, Yami's over here. Hey, y'all, I am on YouTube if you guys want to come on over, but I know I haven't been on here in so long, so I had to do double duty. And then stick around because I'll also pull Oracle for you guys too since I have been gone so long, all right? But Queen of Swords, Kimberly, you're trusting yourself. You're on the right path. We love to see it. Your self-doubt is so much less. There's so much more power in your vision now and your knowingness and your ability to manifest. I will say that too, because when we doubt ourselves, that is such a little hindrance. Okay, Miss Yami. What's going on with Miss Yami? Thanks. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Marina, the sun's daughter. That is so cute. I know. Good to see you guys. I will be back more. So, y'all, I had a job, or I have a job, but I put my 2 weeks in, so I had a job. And it just really just got in the way of my whole entire existence. Like, can you not and say you did? So this is for Miss Yami. Groovy made it on over here. Love it. Yami's next, then Groovy, then Sid. Hey, fellow Cidnee. We love a fellow Cidnee. I know, the Cidnee, but... hey, you guys. Marina, appreciate you. Okay, this is for Yami. We have the 8 of Cups that came out reversed, and I have the 10 of Pentacles. Woo, okay, so this is understanding that everything that you want to have in value, everything that you've been building towards, everything that you have been working towards is on the other side of being able to fully, walk away from what isn't serving you emotionally. And this feels much more like your heart getting lighter, like levity coming back into your heart space so that you can actually start to experience the 2 of Cups is here. This is about walking away from what you know does not serve you because there's everything else is on the other side of that, including partnership, including just a sense of feeling balance within yourself and just feeling happy and feeling fulfillment and feeling that long term, like things sticking around, things being there, and all that hard work that we've talked about, it's showing up, but it's on the other side of emotionally getting out of the illusions. And Neptune moving out of Aries should be helping you with that. And once Saturn's out of Pisces, you're going to be much more able to walk away from the things that have been holding you back or making you feel like, ooh, I don't know. It's like, no, you have things to do. You have things to have, and it's not tied up in things that don't feel good. It's just not. It's not tied up in things that don't feel good. That is going to continuously be a block on your abundance. So you got to keep that in mind. All right, girl. Okay, Miss Groovy. Let's see what's going on, Miss Groovy. Groovy. Anyone who doesn't know, my name is Cidnee of ArcanAtl. We are a spiritual collective here in the city. We will be expanding to include more practitioners this year. So if you guys are a practitioner yourself, we'd love to have you join that collective energy, as well as anybody that you may know. We'll be back in person for Mystic Moon. We're calling it a cosmic meetup now, and that'll be back on every third Thursday. So the next one will be the 19th, right after the Aquarius new moon. So that's exciting. Okay, Groovy, you have the 7 of Cups. And if you're on Instagram, you can come on over to YouTube. 7 of Cups. So you're in a place right now where the world, as they say, is your oyster. And it's time to start to like really expand your gifts and not silo yourself. That's what I'm feeling here. It's like you don't have to pick one thing and then just do that, because that's going to like limit you. Now it's like, no, I'm able to be all that I came here to be and not just one thing. So some people may be thinking that you have to, it's not smart to change your mind to go and do this, or it seems like you're too flighty. And it's like, no, that's not the case at all. You're a multifaceted person. You have multiple talents and interests, and you should give them all space to be cultivated, because that is ultimately going to give you much more fulfillment and much more success. The 8 of Swords is your bottom card. This little kitty scared of this little bitty butterfly. And that's the idea of thinking that you can't do more. There's a fear that traps us in not expressing ourselves and fully being who we are, because of this idea that our dreams are not possible, or if we change our mind, that we're like messing up or like looking like flighty. And it's like, no, like let yourself be all of who you are, and don't feel like that's not a good idea, or that's a bad look, or that's bad. I think there's something here too, and I just keep getting this for you, Groovy. It's like you're allowed to be yourself, period. So there's that. Next up is Sid. Is my volume down? I'm on Instagram. I mean, this is Instagram. I'm on YouTube if you want a reading over there. Sid, are you still here? It looks like no one's still here. Oh, there's people. It's weird. You know, it's always like doing weird shit for me. Even though I did get new Wi-Fi, y'all. So it's supposed to be doing better, but who knows? I'm on YouTube if you want to come get a reading. All right, Sid. Tarot's good. You're good with tarot? You're super welcome. And then Miss Marina. I love this new name, the Sun's Daughter. Okay, Sid, what's going on? What does Sid need to know? So the Page of Swords flew out. I'm going to keep shuffling. So you might be needing to... Oh, no, this feels like someone needing to say something to you. What is that about? The Emperor. Wow. Okay. So this does feel like I feel divine. This is divine masculine energy. And I said the Page of Swords kind of flipped out when I was initially shuffling. So I do feel like there's a divine masculine that has their, look at that tiger, has their eye on you or whoever this is. There's something here where someone's feeling a little bit more emboldened. It could be yourself. It could be another person, but this feels like someone that feels emboldened to come and talk to you, to come and start something, build something, take some type of action towards you. Let's see what's on the bottom. The King of Cups. Oh my God. So yeah, Sid, I think that there's a divine masculine in your aura or somebody that you may like who is not good at talking and they're being shy and they're like being closed mouth, because a reverse King of Cups is someone that has a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, but does not know how to communicate very well, which is why that Page of Swords like peeked out, because Page of Swords is someone that might be lurking on your page, watching your stories, kind of like beating around the bush, but never really like doing anything about it. She said, "LO, we literally call him Mr. Awkward." That is hilarious. And that is exactly the energy. But he likes you. And I do feel like he's going to get his like gumption up sooner than later. The Emperor, that's good energy. That's a solid divine masculine. But the issue is this King of Cups reverse. So he could be a water sign. He doesn't have to be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. But there's a shyness to him or like an awkwardness. And I just don't think he knows how to like tell someone he likes them. So like he's just kind of like weird about it. Let's see what's underneath it. Look, the Knight of Cups. So yeah, I do think he's going to, okay, I can do this. I can talk to her. Okay. He's a workaholic Capricorn and he's younger than me. Capricorns, I love a Capricorn. I'm in love with the Capricorn myself personally, but they aren't as proficient in communicating their emotions because they are very like business oriented and like very like emperor, right? Very much so. So you might have to kind of coax him a little or be a little bit more vulnerable on your end initially to kind of like open that door, but he will take action. He will, because Capricorns are leaders. They just might do it in a way that feels awkward, like you said, because it's a image thing. Oh, you're a Gemini. You know, it's really funny. Someone recently, I think it was literally yesterday when I was at work, they were like, she was a Gemini and she was talking like, I don't know about Capricorn. So yeah, as a Gemini, you're very vocal, you're very talkative, you're very expressive. Capricorns, they're not. They're just not. They're very internal, but they lock in. So you might just have to kind of, yeah, he does like you though. So I'll give you that. And he's showing up as the Emperor. So give him a little time. Give him a little time or give him a little help. Don't count him out just yet. Marina is next. You're so welcome. Oh, you got on here by accident? Well, welcome. I'm on YouTube and I'm a reader. That's what we're doing over here. So Marina is next. Oh, Marina. Okay, so you have your cool new name. This deck that I'm using, you'll appreciate it, is the Lioness Oracle Tarot. It's got all the tigers and the bears, oh my. So that'll be perfect for you. Let's see the vibes for Miss Marina, the Sun's daughter. What's going on, girl? Hey, y'all coming in. I do these in order as people come in. So I will absolutely read for you. Don't you worry about it one bit. I'm a Virgo, so I like to talk. So sue me. Marina, I'm reading Marina right now. And then it looks as if next will be Ronnie, Mariana, and then Jim. Hey, Ronnie. Okay. What does Miss Marina need to know? Eight of Cups upright. This feels like a cycle, or like you're out, you're leaving. This kind of feels like you know how we have like winter depression where things are like you know. It's kind of that energy where it's like I'm trying, you know, I'm doing my best, but I need a little pick me up. And that's super normal, right? And I think that that's the main message that Spirit wants you to know. It's like it's normal to have that kind of like ebb in your energy and feeling a little just like, that is not an indicator of how this year is going to be. Remember, we're still in the year of the snake up until the 17th of February. We're still shedding a little of that old energy. So things are not like super this eight of cups makes sense to me. Yeah, temperance. Things are going to start to feel a lot better, or start to feel like they're balancing out as we get into February, probably once we get into that second half of February for you, Marina, especially, or even Leo, even with the full moon that we have on Sunday. So the moon is in Leo on Sunday. That's a perfect time to shed, release, let go of any of your emotions around your sense of self, and like whatever you don't no longer want to identify with anymore. So if it's like I want to have a good year. I don't want to be sad. I don't want a repeat. I'm over that. Last year was a 9-year. We're ending that. This is a 1 year. It's the sun year. You change your name to the sun's daughter. You're a Leo. We're about to get into this Aries Leo North Node, South Node transit. So your energy is being very activated this year. And so I think you can use this full moon as a release of like, I'm ready to shed all the sadness and all the heaviness and be myself in all the glory and all the light that I know that I can emit from myself. So that's what I'm getting for you. Let's see. Ronnie, I think I said next. Let's keep with this. I have that's what's up. I follow you actually. Starting using Nebula app for tarot readings on New Year's. Cool. Shameless plug. You can get a reading with me on Sanctuary app. But Nebula, I've heard good things. All right, Miss Ronnie. Marina, okay, very insightful. Appreciate Cidnee. You know what, girl? Ronnie, look what fell out. The Hermit. But it fell out reverse. So this is interesting because in the butterflies on there, I definitely feel you coming out of this cocoon, coming out of this. And maybe once again, we're just talking about the full moon, you know. So it's like there's this brightening up of your energy. There's a brightening up of your aura. Your aura feels like it's getting brighter, which it ultimately is going to be more magnetizing, right? It's going to be more attracting. I'll get to you. We're just going in order. Platinum Bell. You got to remind me your name, because I'll forget. I will forget. I've forgotten it. But yeah, I'm just going in order. Ronnie's next, Mariana, Jim, and then yourself. So yeah, there's this like aura around you that feels really bright, like the butterfly, and it feels very liberating, where it kind of feels like with the Hermit, right? There's an inner knowing that like you just know what your soul calling is now, and it's just clear. So there's a lot less noise, and this has to do with that South Node in Virgo as well. kind of shaking off that control and feeling like the less I try to go by rules, the more I feel like myself. It's kind of that energy. The devil, Capricorn, your moon. Yes. And what is this is our soul. Like the hermit represents our soul. Your moon is your soul. And it's also your body, right? Like Chani always talks about the moon as like your body. So like when I see both of these together, the devil and the hermit, it's like the more you free yourself from any type of limitations or any type of like sense of rules and regulations about how you're supposed to express yourself or how things are supposed to move, right? Devil, Capricorn, like it's kind of like as you move, things will follow. That's it. As you move, Ronnie, things will follow. Things will make sense. Things will open up. It's like you're making the rules instead of having to abide by them. You feel me? Love that. Okie dokes. Let's see. Mariana. Michelle. Yes. Shelly Poo over here. Right? Hey, Gina. Okay, Mariana, you're still with me? You still here, girl? Because it's your turn next. And then Jim, and then Michelle, and then Gina. Totally. You're doing it. And like I said, it's more so like just knowing like what you're doing is the rule. It's the rule. Those are the rules. Your rules are the rules. So this is for Mariana. Mariana, are you still here? Just give me a little something, you know what? Either way, I'm going to pull for you because that's what I do. And then Jim. You're so welcome, my lady. Thank you. Thank you, Ronnie, for all the things that you do to help me, to help Keisha, to help Arcana grow. I'm so excited to continue that with you. This is for Mariana, so I hope she's here. The sun. Things are opening up. Things are brightening up. This is really about you, Mariana, just finding your fun again. Finding your joy again. And like, I just got dancing like nobody's watching. Like, that's the energy for you right now, especially with the density of the world and the things. It's like you need to find your fun because you're being asked to. It's not just, don't feel like you can't, right? That's a big thing for everybody. Just because things are crazy doesn't mean that we have to put our joy on some type of like pause, because that's bullshit. Yeah, 6 of Swords. So this is for Mariana. You're getting to get over something or to move forward. You're there, but it's like just come back into yourself. And remember your joy and remember that it is your birthright to be who you are and to enjoy your life. So don't get hung up on any of the nonsense, right? Let yourself be okay with having harmony in your life. That doesn't mean we're heartless people because we're happy and other people aren't. That's the overall message. Naija, hey y'all. Like I said, I got a freaking job. Don't recommend. Do not recommend. And so I just haven't had any time, but I put my 2 weeks in on Monday. So I'm like, and the store's closing. So it's not like, even though I was only going to give it 6 months anyways, Spirit just helped me along with like, oh, the store's actually going to close. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm going to close too. I'm leaving. LOL. Okay, Jim is next. Hey, Jim. What is up? Okay. Let's see. Yes, Gabriella, we are back. Ooh. Okay. Yvette. Hey, Yvette. We're going to do Jim and then Michelle and then Yvette and then Gina and then Nyasia, and then Gabriella. Look, Jim, the sun. You got the sun as well. The same thing. That's interesting. Let's try. I'm going to shuffle one more time, but I think that message that I just told you, Jim, was for you because it literally was the same. It's literally the same. 6 of Swords and the sun came out. So I'm going to do my big shuffle. But that was weird. So what I just said about you're allowed to be happy even if other people around you are not happy, that was for you for sure, Jim. But let's shuffle like that. That was weird. But maybe that was just what Spirit wanted you to know. Emphasize it. Okay, 7 of Cups reverse. So this is about, making your dreams a reality and your dreams becoming a reality. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles, 2 sevens here. So this is about something finally something finally coming into your reality after a lot of time. This is about like a wish or a dream or something that you really just have been desiring or working towards, or just like, it just feels like a wish to me, Jim. And with the 7 of Pentacles, it's like it's taken a lot of time and it's felt maybe like it's never going to happen. I don't know when this is going to happen. And then because everything around in the world is like going crazy if you're on the wrong frequency. So it's a little opposite thing that's happening. It's like us that have been like showing up, doing the work, having dreams, putting energy and effort towards them. We're about to go up, y'all. Other people, I can't say the same for them because they haven't been doing the work. But this is that message for you, Jim, is like who you are and what you've been working towards is going to really start to be like, wow, this is working. Look, 6 of Pentacles, all the things that you've been giving to is going to start to give back to you. Okay? So know that. Love that. That's why that sun came out again for you. It's like, yes, you're happy to. Good things happen simultaneously as the old world order is collapsing. Just know that, y'all. Just know that. Yes, Mariana, I did do yours. So I saved these so you can go back and check, but just to sum it up, you're allowed to be happy and you're allowed to move forward in your life, in your joy, even if the other people around you are stuck with where they are. But I did do your reading. It's just right before Jim. So just on the replay, just go back and look at it. And thank you so much for hanging out with me. Like I said, y'all, if you do want to give me a little love donation, I'm always open and ready for it on my Cash App, Venmo, Apple Pay, hit me on the side if you would really love to send me something, but you don't have Cash App. Okay, Yvette, no. Michelle, then Yvette. All right, Michelle. Thank you, Jim. I received that. Yvette, you're right after Michelle. I got it a little bit mixed up. Sorry. But you're right after Michelle. So this is for Michelle. She said present. Okay. Oh, there we go. 6 of Wands. And the 2 of Wands. Okay, Michelle. This is for Michelle. So the 6 of Wands, I kind of wanted to come out reverse. And I think I know why, because the 2 of Wands is reversed. So this is basically telling me, and what I'm getting from this has to do with like your career or your purpose, like something that you've been like, okay, this is my purpose, this is my career, this is what I'm doing. There's something where you're having to like change your mind, change the plans. And you might feel like that's a sense of like a failure, but really it's not. It's more so like, okay, we know that this didn't work, but if we tweak it, if we shift it, if we adjust, if maybe we switch out some type of like, it's like a letting go of something. So it's like a letting go of maybe the way you were doing it. It could be a creative thing. Like your idea might change, but the concept's still good, but how you execute it. There's something there where you're having to go back to the drawing board, but that doesn't mean it's a failure. It means it is an adjustment in order for the success to kind of come back around. Because I do feel like this feels like something that was in the past. Like, oh, this worked in the past, but it's not working now. And it's like something needs to be adjusted or replanned in order for it to kind of, the Five of Swords. Be willing to like rewrite the plan of something because you can revitalize it. But I do feel like you might be kind of conflicted about if that's a good idea or not. That was for Mary. This that I just said was for Michelle. I did do yours, Mariana, but you'll have to go back in the live once it posts. And it was probably going to be around like the 25-year mark, right before Jim's. Okay, cool. Michelle said, yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. You know, I love the confirmation. You had to do a workaround. So yeah, do that workaround and don't get discouraged because you had to do it. Okay. It needed to be done because the other path kind of like it dead ended or something. Yvette, for some reason, I want to switch my cards up. So I'm going to. I will say working at this metaphysical store for the past 6 months, I've gotten all kinds of cool cards. Cool decks. So we're going to use another one of my cool decks, a Radiant Tarot. Oh, yes. Like I was saying over here, Destiny Girl, I got a 6-month job. And that's over now. So I can get back to what I want to do, which is this, in Arcana and growing that. But we're on YouTube. Yvette. What's going on with this Yvette? Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this is your first time getting a reading, I really appreciate it. Like I said, this is Tarot Thursdays, so I will do these offerings as much as I can and a lot more now because my life is back. Okay, so we have the Devil reversed and the Lovers reversed. Capricorn energy, Gemini energy. I love that this Devil card is reversed because it feels to me there could have been a relationship that you were in that you needed to pull yourself out of. Okay. You might be thinking, let's see what's underneath this. Yeah. 8 of Swords. You might be thinking maybe that was a bad idea or maybe like, I feel stuck. You're not stuck. And maybe you realize that you had to like pull yourself out of something. That's what's coming to me, Yvette. So the Devil reverse is regaining your control over your life and it may not even be a relationship. It could be okay, you said, yes, you're getting pulled myself out of that. Yeah. So good for you. Good for you. Yes. But when we do that, mentally, because Gemini energy is mental, we can feel like, who am I? Right? We can start to feel confused about self because we no longer have that mirror of the person. And we're having to re-engage solely with ourself, our mind and our heart without the influence of another. And that is very healing and that is very empowering, but it can also feel very like, oh, I don't know. You can do it. When you get into I don't know, that's just natural anxiety, but you want to pivot when you get into that because that is what keeps us in a weird little loop of like spiraling, and we want to like butterfly it, right? And like grow and evolve. We don't want to like spiral down. We want to like, okay, I felt this way or I'm in this thought, but then I'm going to fly out of it and I'm going to re-engage with myself. So main thing here that I'm getting for you, Yvette, and the snakes around this, it's about learning yourself. And I don't know if you follow me on any of my other social media, but I did a collective message this week with the full moon at the end of the month or end of the week. It's about finding out who you truly are. So this is just a beautiful opportunity. We're in a 1 year. It's a new beginning of you re-engaging with yourself, learning yourself, loving yourself, and asking, being curious about, okay, who am I outside of this relationship? And that is very empowering. So lean into that, and good for you for pulling yourself out of something that is not worthy of who you are. Love that. Brianna, what is up? You're so welcome, Yvette. Thank you. I believe Miss Gina is next. Yes, Gina, and then Nyasia, and then Gabriella. Gina, Nyasia, Gabriella is where we are right now. Okay. Gina with a J. The 8 of Swords flipped out. Gina, you better be getting out of your head. Y'all, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you a secret. Thanks. We're almost done, but I appreciate it. I'm going to tell y'all a secret. We can literally do whatever we want to do. We have the ability to create our own realities. And because Neptune, which is the planet of our perception, how we perceive our world, has moved out of the confusing, murky, spiritually in tune, yet a little wishy-washy in Pisces, has moved into Aries, which is the self, the I am, the individual, the leader, the pioneer, the creative. We get to write our own rules now. We have to write our own rules. You see the craziness that's happening. We can't keep trying to fit into that shit because it will lead us to nowhere fast. So this is a moment, this is an era. Neptune will be in Aries for 14 years, y'all. We just started this on Monday. So this is a time for us to be like, I'm going to just be who I am. I'm going to make what I want to make. I'm going to hang out with people that I want to hang out with. I'm going to collaborate with people. I'm going to build community with people. I'm going to help my neighbors. You see what's going on in our country. That is the signature of the energy we're in. So you can do that in your own individual little, not little, because they're your lives, they're big deal, but in your own world. You make your own world. Okay, Gina. Oh, Yami. Girl, I appreciate you hanging on. Gina. Ooh, my fave. The star, girl. Now, this is interesting. The star, this is Aquarius energy. Right now, Aquarius, we're in Aquarius season. All the planets are in Aquarius. Okay, I'm not even going to run them all down. But today specifically, Aquarius is in Mercury and it's in Venus, and they're conjunct, which means like our mind and our heart are in coherence. So whatever you're looking at in terms of your life today, Gina, about what is true to you, the star is about you, centering yourself. Therefore, you can be the most helpful to the collective, whether that's your little collective world or the big collective world. Who are you? What are your dreams? What are your aspirations? You see what I was just talking about? This is going into your reading. This is the energy of your reading. And at the bottom, I have the 5 of Swords. Oh, this print looked like the back. I was like, oh. The 5 of Swords is about conflict in that. Conflict and ideology around something. So you could be somewhere where you're just realizing you're not on the same page with someone anymore, and you need to follow your own North Star. You need to follow your own path. That's your message. This is about you following your own path. We don't have time anymore. I'm sorry. We don't have time anymore to be waiting around for someone to give us, to understand us. We have to understand ourselves, and we have to move in our direction that's best for us. And that is the way to success. That is the way to the future of our happiness, our joys, our love, right? Ace of Cups is underneath that. I started a business and I'm terrified. It's everything I've ever dreamed of, but I'm semi-paralyzed by fear. I'm going to do it. You know what? When you just said that last sentence, my ears just closed up. I can't even hear you talking about being scared. Scared of what? Scared of what? Scared of what? Scared of what? You got these motherfuckers over here pretending to play government, and you're scared to go and do something that is your heart and soul, your dream, and you're scared? No. Neptune and Aries, we're not scared anymore. And remember, once Saturn moves out of, and I think you're going to be successful in that as well. Four of Pentacles, this is Capricorn energy. So there is longevity, there is stability in what you're doing. Okay. What I was saying before that popped in my brain. Once Saturn moves out of Pisces, you'll feel less scared. I promise. That's going to happen on February 13th. Next up is Gabriella. Oh, Nyasia and then Gabriella. Brianna, you did not miss yours. You are next after Gabriella. So Nyasia right now. And then Gabriella. And then Brianna. It's in my bio. So when you go in there, you'll go to meet. So when you go to my site, and I'm going to, if anybody wants to redo my website for me as a gift or a token or knows someone that can, I would happily receive that because I really do need to redo my website. It is out of date from my whole new set, like my whole new aesthetic and everything. So we need it redone because we got things to do. So if anyone knows anybody that wants to do it from the goodness of your heart and can really do it, I'll take that up. But yeah, you'll go to meet Arcana and then the Calendly link is there. Or you can just tell me, or you can just DM me. Okay. This is for Nyasia. Nyasia. What does Miss Nyasia need to know? What does Miss Nyasia need to know? Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. Yes, girl. See how she's sitting up there? I love the Queen of Pentacles. Sure of self, confident, knows what they want to do, has the means to do it, has a plan, has the patience, has the understanding, has the care that's necessary for this, Nyasia. What's on top? The Ten of Swords reverse. This is telling you whatever is worrying you, not worth it. Let it go. Let it go, whatever it is, because it will find, you can figure it out and it will be figured out. But it's through your sense of kind of like groundedness that helps you like own your like space. There's something here about like needing to like own your space and get out of your head or get out of trying to convince someone. You see how this person's in a box? It's like you're restricting yourself. So you need to like, I'm not going to think that way anymore. I'm not going to try to figure this out. I'm not going to overthink. I'm not going to drive myself crazy. I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to do any of that anymore. I'm not going to do it because I know that I have everything that I need within me and whatever is for me and I don't need to worry about it anymore because I'm done here. That's in this energy, Nyasia. You're done there. You're done worrying about whatever. If something isn't working out, stop trying to figure it out. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna be okay. Right? It's that type of energy. I'm gonna be okay. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I don't have anything else to contribute because it's kind of like it's just causing worry for no reason. So let it go, and then what's for you will come right there, and you'll be ready for it. That's Nyasia. And then next up, we have Gabriella and then Brianna. Thank y'all so much for being patient and hanging back out with me. This is Miss Gabriella. What does Miss Gabriella need to know? Knight of Cups. Someone's coming to bring you a little offer. And when I was shuffling, I was feeling like, oh, why, thank you. This is like someone bringing you love, someone bringing you a gift, someone bringing you a Valentine, being your Valentine. This is someone coming in and like sweeping you off your feet energy. This is could, and it doesn't have to be a person, but it could be like an opportunity. But something's coming in that's very sweet and very like, oh my God, this feels so good. I feel so loved. I feel so yeah, Eight of Wands reverse. It was slow. It was whatever this was, it maybe got delayed, right? So maybe an answer to something, or maybe someone following through with something, or maybe some correspondence coming in, maybe a job offer, but something's coming in that was delayed. I'm noticing this sun, right? We're in the year of the sun. We're in a 1 year. It's a whole new beginning. We have a full moon in Leo on Sunday, right? So you could be getting some type of message at the beginning of February. Once we have that new moon in Aquarius, but there's something coming in for you, Gabriella, that is bringing you a sweet message of movement, of change, of opportunity. And what's underneath this? Yeah, and you've been very patient. It's not even a gift, right? It could be, but it's something that you have been waiting for. What have you been waiting for? What have you been waiting for? What have you been waiting to hear back from? What have you been waiting to receive? What have you been waiting to experience? When I feel the Knight of Cups energy, it's very loving. It feels good. It feels nice. It feels warm. It feels sweet. It feels loving. It feels happy. And there's been something that delayed it. And you might have thought you missed it, or you missed an opportunity, or but Temperance is underneath that Knight of Cups. No, it wasn't time yet, but the timing has caught up. Love that. And I think it was because you needed to be in this time period. We talk about divine timing all the time. Divine timing is not a time on the clock or time on the calendar. It is the energetic timing matching up. If you've been in a space where you just felt like things weren't happening, they're going to start to happen. So open yourself to receiving it, because it's coming. It's coming on it. All right, Miss Brianna, thank you so much for your patience. And then Brianna, then Bria. Thank you both for your patience. Yami, thank you for your patience for your additional oracle card. Anyone else that does want an oracle card, I got you. Ten of Wands reverse wanted to come out for Brianna. This is about, when I see that, I'm going to keep shuffling because it just flew out, but it's an additional message. Anything that's stressing you out, sit it down. You know what I'm saying? Sit it down. Sit it down. So let's see. Hey, okay. Brianna. The Empress. Gorgeous, beautiful energy. Exactly. No one stresses the Empress out. So if anybody's stressing you out or anything's stressing you out, because you're the Empress. So all you need to do is sit and receive, because you did some type of work. Yeah, Strength card. This is about you knowing what you need to know. Right? You doing what you needed to do, and now you're just like, hello, I'm ready. Come on over. I'm ready. And it's because you've been strong in who you were. The Five of Wands crossing this. Whatever is bothering you, it is so insignificant. It doesn't even matter. So however this is resonating, whatever is bothering you, you're the Empress. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not an issue. It's not a thing. It's not worth your even energy. It's like it could be somebody's kind of like, oh, I don't know why I just got like an evil eye energy. So it could be that. It could be someone where you're having to kind of like, someone could be trying to make you scared. And I don't mean like boo, but like make you doubt yourself or make you be like, was that a good idea? So there, it could be something like that where someone's like trying to make you feel like who you are or what you're doing is wrong. And they are trying to, ooh, your coworker, hell yeah. Five of Wands is coworker. Yeah. Yep. That's this energy. No. You have the strength of this strength card behind you. You keep showing up. You keep being you. You keep knowing what you know. And and that's all you need to do. Haters. I told you I felt the evil eye. Didn't I say that? I felt the evil eye. So maybe you want to get some like an evil eye, like protection, or maybe you want to maybe do a little protection candle work with them, because I do feel that their energy trying to come at you. No, we don't do that here. No, I'm just posting my Instagram joint. So I can get off of here. Okay. Look at that fast Wi-Fi. Ooh. Okay, so yeah. Brianna, you're the Empress. Don't listen to all that chatter. Be strong. Don't doubt yourself. Next is Bria. Bria. What does this Bria need to know? What does this Bria need to know? Four of Pentacles. I just heard safe. And the Six of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So when I feel this, I feel like it's safe for you to start over. Yeah, that's what I just got. It's safe for you to start over. It's safe for you to leave the past behind. It's safe for you to start again, okay? Because I have a reverse Ace of Pentacles here at the bottom. So that's also telling me that like you might feel like, I don't know if this is worth it. This could be something that's coming up and maybe you're scared to open yourself up because of what happened in the past. But I feel like it's safe for you to open up and try something again, to start something new, to begin again with something. Because the past is the past and it's not a representation of this new thing that you're currently maybe like interacting with. Like that's just what I'm getting. The Four of Pentacles makes me feel like this is something sturdy. That's something that you can like trust. So that's what I'm feeling. That's for Bria. Hey, girl. Okay. So I think I read for everybody. Let me know if I didn't. And then if you want an oracle message, let me know. And then we'll do those. My little booskie's texting me. So I'm just texting him back. Okay. Let's get into it with the oracle. You're so welcome. Yeah, open yourself up, girl. Go for it. Kimberly Oracle. I'm going to do the Sacred Destiny. Yami's been waiting. Okay, Yami, I'm going to do yours. Michelle said, what is the name of the metaphysical store that is closing? Do you think they will be making items? Yes, girl. They're already marked down for 40%. It's Modern Mystic and Pont City Market. They're marking everything down. Everything is 40% off. And then next week, no, in 2 weeks, it'll go down to 50% off. So come on in and buy all the shit because they got crystals galore. I'll be there tomorrow, 3:30 to close. If you want to come see me then, I'll be there on Saturday, open to the afternoon. Okay, so this is for Kimberly. Ah, the cat just scared the shit out of me. Miracles for Kimberly. Do you believe in them? Because they're ready for you to, so they can come on into your life and give you what you think you can't have. Because that double rainbow says double the pleasure, double the fun. Okay, believe in them. Believe and know that things can truly. Remember, we got the 7. We got the reverse. Our mind is made up, right? That we know we're on the right path. We're in coherence, and therefore miracles are absolutely knocking on the door. Let's read the book. The storms of the past are passing, and your dreams are coming true. No matter what has happened in the past, your future holds abounding miracles. Good fortune and inner divinity are expanding within you. Believe that your life is guided. Trust in the goodness of the universe. A celestial bridge to the heavens is opening for you. Start a health program, invest in your career, or initiate a relationship, and good fortune will manifest. Blessings are flowing in all directions. Believe that you deserve the best because you do. Bounty, joy, blessings, and miracles are flowing your way. Yes. I love that confirmation. Yay. Love that. Okay. Yami is next up. We're going to stick with the Sacred Destiny Oracle. I love this deck. I got this when I went to, what's that place called? Sedona. Yami's going to want me to throw this out the window. But I think it's more of a message of the past and it paying off. Patience always pays off. Let's see what the bottom message is. Flexibility. Yeah, there's something here where you maybe have to like back what I said with the 8 of Cups, right? Something you might have to walk away from in order to achieve the 10 of Pentacles. And the patience is like, yeah. It's hard to see what lies ahead, and things may not be as they seem. Things that seem one way may in fact be completely different. Be patient, the truth will emerge. In this state of obscured visibility, your imagination and intuition can be sparked. If you can wait long enough, your dreams and inner yearnings can come to fruition. So this has to do with what you've been doing. And if something feels dense, like if something feels like you can't see, I feel like that's an indication of where the 8 of Cups is coming from reverse. Like, walk away, right? Like, if you can't see it, like, okay, well, why is this not working, right? Why is this not working? Why is this not? Because now I have to be flexible. I have to realize that, okay, I'm maybe trying to wait to see what's on the other side of this like dense fog, but maybe I'm going to read the flexibility message. Flexibility. Okay. The meaning of this card is rich and varied. It's cautious. It cautions you to be flexible in your life, be willing to bend and yield. These are times to stand strong, but there are also times to go around a situation. I just said that about you can't see, so you might have to like, you know what? Never mind. Rather than face it head on. This card suggests being amenable to change. It also a fantastic card for abundance and prosperity, and it suggests that if you are flexible, prosperity can and will come your way in all areas. Additionally, it suggests that a time of rapid growth is ahead. Don't resist it. The time is right to surge for the surge of spiritual growth to occur. Yeah, there's something here that you've been patient long enough. And if it's not working, you go and do your own thing. You know, switch it up. Love that it's on point. Okay, we love that. We love that. We love that. Gabriella, then Brianna. This is for Gabriella. What did I say? The Knight of Cups. Abundance just came out. And relaxation. It's this idea of the Eight of Wands. You got the Eight of Wands reversed and the Knight of Cups. You've been like, okay, well, I guess, I did the things. And so either they're going to come or they're not. And it's kind of that energy of the relaxation card. And then we have the abundance here. So something's coming in for you, Gabriella. Something's coming in because it feels like you didn't give up, but you kind of just like, maybe. And that sometimes is the perfect mindset to have. Everything is blossoming in life. Open yourself to receive. Abundance, fulfillment, and prosperity are ready to be activated in your life. Life desires you to prosper. You are moving towards an outpouring of money, energy, time, or love. Opportunities are endless or limitless. That was the thing that I was getting with the Knight of Cups. It was this opportunity coming to you. However, you must take action in the direction of your dreams. Don't wait for, oh, that's funny because it's saying opposite. I don't think this applies. It says, don't wait for abundance to fall into your lap. Take steps. Well, the Eight of Wands did come up reversed. So maybe there is some action that you need to be taking. Maybe you've been relaxing too much. You'll know, right? You'll know how it resonates. Maybe you've been relaxing and waiting for it to come to you. But now that we're kind of in this new Neptune energy of Aries, which is very active, right? We have to do the things. Don't wait for abundance to fall into your lap. Take steps, give deeply and fully. Don't hold back. This card reveals that it is a great time to make an investment. The more you give with a free and open heart, the more you will receive. Be grateful for what you already have, and even more will flow to you. So that's such an interesting little thing. So maybe you've been chilling, or maybe you've been like, and now Spirit's like, okay, now it's time to take action. Because that Eight of Wands that we got was reversed would basically mean that there is a lack of movement around something, which energetically I saw it as a delay in something coming in. But maybe that delay could also be where you're delaying yourself and needing to just go and take whatever action. But you'll know. That's why I like to give like all the energy. But I initially read that as something coming into you to coming in. But maybe you got to meet it. You'll know. Excuse me. Bria and Brianna. Let's see. Dang, son. All the cards fell on the floor. Okay, Brianna. We love it. Because that's what we're here to do, you guys. Y'all know, you guys are intuitive humans. You guys are so intuitive. You guys are so awesome and intuitive and amazing. So just trust yourselves. I'm just here to kind of like cherry on top, exclamation point, but y'all know. This is for Brianna. Voyage. Dang, I'm trying to remember what you got in your reading. I can't think of it right now, Brianna. Sorry, this is Bria. I'm trying to remember. I just did yours. Yeah, that this is for Brianna. Bria. This is Bria's. I just did yours. But the voyage is here. So now that I completely don't remember, this is a card of kind of like it's time to go on a journey. It's time to go on this. Oh yeah, you got the Ace of Pentacles reverse and the Six of Cups, and you were like, and I was saying like it's time to not let the past get in the way. So yeah, the voyage card. This makes so much sense. It's time to kind of like open yourself back up to the possibilities of something. Anyway, if you don't want it on your feed, then get the hell out of here. Fares. Okay, voyage. Look at this. Get ready. You're about to embark on a journey. It might be an inner sojourn or an outer voyage to a distant land. It might be a project or an idea that is coming to life, but most certainly you're an intrepid traveler sallying forth into the unknown. Where do you want to go? What have you always wanted to do or be? This is the time to make it happen. Get prepared, have a clear vision in what you want to experience, but also prepared for the unexpected. This is part of the exhilaration of being a traveler. Remember to enjoy the journey as much as reaching the destination. So that is super interesting. And it kind of goes to what they were saying about that Ace of Pentacles reverse. Like, be willing to start something new. I love that. Okay. You're welcome, Yams. And Brianna. Brianna. Illumination. So this goes back to what I was saying about you seeing things for what they are, because I do think people are being ill, and you know that now. You see it. This is about like the fog lifting and you seeing people's true colors, seeing people's motivation, seeing people's their lack of truth, right? Let's read the book. Illumination. The upward spiraling mist rising in the mountains suggests that those in the realm, what did I say? Brianna, what did I say about the evil eye? It's about to say it right here. Blah, blah. The upward spiraling mist rising in the mountains suggests that those in the realm of spirit, your spirit protectors, ancestors, and guardians are close at hand, assisting you on an upward journey of illumination. They are protecting you and supporting you. Your spiritual life is expanding by leaps and bounds, even if you can't see what's ahead. Spirit is close at hand. If you draw this card, trust your heart and what you feel more than what you see and what you think, and you will be guided in a wondrous direction. So I really love that it says the protective thing and that you're being guided. You're the Empress. So you are protected. So don't be worried about people's intentions or actions towards you, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You continue to be who you are and true to yourself, and that will take you exactly where you need to be. Did I pull for everybody? I think I did. Guys, it's been so fun. So fun. And my little hair. Period poo. Beautiful. Okay. I will be back next week And I hope you guys are doing awesome. Of course, you know, you can book a reading with me. ExperienceArcana.com. Mystic Moon Cosmic Meetup will be back February 19th. And yeah, heart you guys.